Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to the channel and a brand new game on their channel called The Planet Crafter. Game is a full release version now on Steam, but there is a free version called The Prologue if you wanted to go check it out yourself. Basically the concept is you are dropped in as a individual person on an uninhabitable planet and it's your job to make it habitable. So you go through and do lots of creating and crafting of different kinds of modules and machines to try and generate oxygen, generate heat, and generate atmospheric pressure to make this a livable environment. I played this game on Steam a couple months ago when it was still in early access, and it was really cool. So I thought, you know what, if I'm doing bonus videos for the channel, I think it would be really fun to be able to do this game and see what you guys think about it. And I'd love to hear your opinion on it. So here's your assignment. You got to generate oxygen, heat, and pressure, obviously to build an atmosphere, and reach 175,000 units to create a blue atmosphere. As you can see right now, our sky is a burnt orange. There's no oxygen anywhere. The further you get into advancing your development of this planet, the more blue the sky turns, and it's pretty fantastic. So I'm going to start off crafting myself a backpack, so that'll give me a little bit more inventory space. Nice. Next thing I need to craft is an oxygen tank so I can stay out a little bit longer without dying. Go ahead and craft one of those. Oxygen tank, and we are good to go. Game starts you off with a little bit of stuff to get started with. You get a seed, you get several pieces of space food to kind of bring your health back up. You get oxygen capsules and water bottles, and eventually you can make these yourself once you get the machines for them. So you can carry them with you and refill your supplies as you go. Okay, so for the construction, I need 2 silicon and 1 more magnesium. So right at the moment I do not have any kind of headlamp or anything there. You got to craft that eventually. You get a little tool in which you can make a headlamp, and so when it's dark like this, the clouds roll in. Well, there's our moon. It kind of provides a little bit of light. If you enjoy the video and you're here and you enjoy what you're seeing, do me a favor and leave a like on the video. It helps support the channel, helps kind of keep it growing. It's nice to be able to try other kinds of games, especially when we're doing them as bonus sort of stuff. Man, it got real dark. With all these moons flying around, you'd think we'd have plenty of light. Alright, so... Oh, I'm missing one more silicon. Okay. The ice you see laying on the ground, you use to convert to water bottles. So you can see there's plenty of resources. But they don't seem to respawn. As far as I know, they don't respawn. Now, the spawn point I chose in this world, it is a static map. It is not procedurally generated yet. It's a static map, but it is a pretty good sized map, and you can choose your spawn point to be random, basically, so you can, spawn into multiple different places. Alright, now I got a constructor chip. I can get that going. The other one you got a deconstructor chip to tear stuff apart, of course, and the torch. I need silicon and magnesium. Let's see if I can get that made here, just make it a little bit easier. Since it's so dark, I don't want it to be difficult for you guys to see. But you see, while I'm out here, you can look around. The game is really pretty. It's got very good visuals. It runs really well. I have not personally seen any problems with it myself. When I streamed it, I played it for a good 5 or 6 hours. I don't think I saw any kind of visual glitches. I played a little bit more off of stream and, advanced my building capabilities a little bit more to where I had nuclear reactors and stuff. I don't think I got what I needed for the torch yet. Nope, still need 1 more silicon. But I can absolutely recommend the game. It is a lot of fun. If nothing else, if you're just kind of like, I'm not quite sure on that, download the prologue version of it. My inventory's full. Let's see, I can get rid of you. I'll just drop you. There we go. Pick you up. And that should allow us to be able to make the headlamp so when it gets a little darker outside, you guys can see what's going on. And then we're going to start working on building ourselves a base. Oh, I do recognize this general area. This is similar, or this is pretty close to an area in which I lived once before. As you can kind of see right up there, it's a little bit hazy, but you can see right up there is like a crashed ship. And as you travel around the world, you'll see other pieces of crashed ship, like it just broke apart on re-entry or something. And you can search those and you can get some pretty cool stuff. And you'll find chests and things like that. Let's get a headlamp going here, put that on there. So now I can turn on flashlight and you guys a little bit see easier. Alright, so the first thing it wants me to do is to build a living compartment. I can tell you that one of the tips I would recommend is not to build in the bottom of a valley like this. You want to find a little bit more of an elevated version, because when you finally do get to the point where you're terraforming the world and it starts raining, well, you don't want to be in the bottom of a valley when it starts to fill up with rain. It's probably not a good idea. So let's have a look up here and see. This is a little bit more of an elevated flat land. Right up here, it should be good. Got another shipwreck over here. I think this would be a good spot to make our first little compartment. All right, so we can put you in right... How about we'll do right there. Do I have enough to make the door? Nope, I need one more silicone. See if we can find that. Eventually, you do recognize the little ores as you're looking at them. Get our first door on here, and bam! Ta-da! And you don't have to worry about trying to figure out how to power it really low, really early on to get oxygen. There's no power in here right now. Eventually, you can put in like wind turbines. You can put in solar power, nuclear power, that sort of thing. But to begin with, you don't have to worry about oxygen. It's automatically pumping out O2, so you can run in real quick and make what you need. Now, the drill it wants me to do, this is what you use to generate pressure. And as the pressure goes up, then you get a little bit more atmosphere buildup. So I need a little bit of titanium here. We'll get our first drill going. Let me see, I'm going to put you right over here. That sounds good. How about we'll put you right there? So we got our first one going. It'll start doing its thing here in a minute, kind of just spinning up. Once we get some power to it. We don't have any kind of power at the moment. We got to create a wind turbine. We can do that. We'll put you right... Actually, hold on. Let's put you kind of right here in the middle. So now you have power. That is one of the nice things about it, is you don't have to try and find a way to kind of link it up. I don't have to run wires from here to there, kind of like Satisfactory, which that's a fantastic game too, don't get me wrong. But it's nice to be able to just kind of drop it down and know that it's good to go. So, you can see our Terraform index at the top. We got a windstorm coming in. That'll lower your water and your health a little bit as you get further into it. But you can see our TI up at the top, it's at 5. Our goal is to hit 175,000. So you can see it takes a little while to get up. But as you create more items and more machines and things like that, then you start getting much higher rates per second. All right, so we need to run back to the area over here so we can grab our water and our food that I brought with us, and we can work on trying to build ourselves a home up here on the hill. All right, good to go. Let's see, I want to bring a little bit of space food with me. I'm going to go ahead and just eat you. Water bottle, I'll go ahead and take you. I'm not going to consume it just yet. So in order to be able to make craft these screens right here, which you'll put on the walls, just like basically a computer monitor, gives you information about the level in which you're getting your stuff done. It gives you oxygen, your pressure, your atmosphere, that sort of stuff. So it wants me to build these. The game does a pretty good job of kind of holding your hand to begin with, so you know what you're looking for. Cobalt and silicon. So let's start, see if we can find some cobalt and some silicon on our way back to our actual main base over here. I'll go ahead and grab some more iron, because you definitely need iron and titanium to do a lot of building of things. Let's see, cobalt is blue. Go ahead and grab some magnesium. To make my life a little bit easier, what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to go ahead and make myself another living compartment and snap it onto there. That is something else that's really fantastic, is once you snap it on there, it automatically just opens it up for you. So you can make your house easy, much bigger, much easier. All right, so I'll still need a little bit of silicon. Hydration level low. Yeah, I'll drink my water here in just a bit. There's some silicon. That'll give me my first screen that it wants. Water's getting a little low. I'll go ahead and consume you just to kind of keep you where you need to go. Being able to make a craft, you have to make a crafting machine over here too, and allow you to be able to make better things. And of course, just like anything else, there's a tier 1 on everything. You can see like my heater tier 1, my VeggieTube tier 1, all of that is stuff that there is different levels to that you go about here. Okay, so terraforming screen. How big are you? I can't remember. Let's see, you can rotate you around like this. How about I put you right next to the door so I can see what's going on. All right, so there's your different stats you have to go with. Oxygen, we have created 0. We've created 0 heat. We're working on just a little bit of pressure. That's what the drill does. So now the blueprint screen allow you to be able to make, we need some more silicon. As you can see, you're going to need a lot of supplies for this kind of game here. Let's go see if we can find some more silicon. There's some silicon. And go ahead and grab some iron, see if I can glance around and see any more while I'm out here. Because you know you're going to need it. You might as well gather as much crap as you can while you're out and about. Eventually, I'll make some storage chests, and I can just put a ton of resources in there like that. All right, get our blueprint screen going. Let me rotate you around this one. This one's a little bit smaller than the other one here, so you can kind of... I think I technically can put you like on the floor here. I don't think it goes to the wall very well. It sits on like a table, basically. So what I'll do is I'll put you right there to begin with. I don't like the fact that it's sitting there, but I don't have a table to put you on. You could make a table eventually. So you got furniture down here. I could make a table to put it on, like a little desktop. But we'll do that here in a little bit. So here is your blueprint screen. As you can see, most everything on here is locked right away, but it gives you the idea of what you need to be able to unlock it. So to be able to make a tier 2 backpack, I have to get my terraforming units up to 300. Right now it's at 70. So of course you want to try and get as many things going as humanly possible. We got a new blueprint unlocked because we just hit 70. So you can see that opened up down here. As it goes up, it automatically unlocks things for you. So at 250, we'll get a window. And once we get up here at 300, we'll get the next backpack. So you're basically just trying to craft as much stuff as humanly possible. All right, so we need to get some iridium. That's easier to see at least because it's bright red. Ooh, nice. Uh-oh, we got our meteor strike coming in. Please don't hit my base. It's always, I'm not quite sure if it will directly impact your base or not, but you know. Also, while you're out and about, you can find these storage units here, and so you can get a ton of stuff from here, like space food, some aluminum, things you may need that's a little bit harder to find. Go ahead and take, let's see, the space food, I'll just eat you since you're already here and it's free. And magnesium, let me see, I'm good on magnesium for the moment. Tell you what, I'll drop this and bring the magnesium. I can find titanium a little easier. Okay, I need to get back over here before my oxygen runs out. And hope to God this thing isn't destroying my base. Let me see, I do have an oxygen tank with me. I can consume you. That'll help me stay out here a little bit longer. Hey, that one was a little close. You're leaving debris everywhere. Look what you did to my base. Now there's rocks everywhere. This looks hideous. This was a nice flat area. Don't blow up anything I made, please. Calm down, calm down. Okay, so what I need to do, whoops, wrong button, is I need to make myself a storage container like this. It doesn't take very long or many resources to make. Is there a dedicated front or back? I think so. Calm down, calm down. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here. There we go. And that way I can store some of this stuff in there, like all this extra iron. I technically need to get back over to my other base and grab all the rest of the supplies game. Let me just put as much stuff in here as humanly possible. That way I can get everything from the old base. Okay, good to go. We can get all our stuff that we need here. Well, that should be able to hold us over for a little bit. Now, I still need to find some iridium. In order to be able to make this, I have iron and silicon. I need to find iridium. It's not any more or less... Oh, wait, hold on. Did we miss the chest over here? Looks like we did. Kind of half buried here, but let's see what we got. Ooh, stuff. Go ahead and just take everything that we can. Let me see. All right, so some of the stuff we can leave behind. I'll leave some cobalt behind. I'll go ahead and just consume the water. I'll take the oxygen. Okay, we'll remember that's there, surely, right? All right, made it back to our new home. If I remember correctly, I think the iridium I need to be able to make the heater, I think you get that inside you can get those inside caves. So we may have to just wait a bit on that. For veggie tube, I just need iron and, okay, I need ice. There's ice laying around right over here. Oh, my inventory's full, hang on. I grabbed everything that was over there and put you over there. That'll give us the one we need for it. Ice you can use to make water bottles and stuff too. Oh, also, each one of these things, these drills, you can put as many out there as you want to. The more you have, the faster the TI goes up, obviously. So it's not just limited to the one of each one of those. All right, let's go ahead and make ourselves a veggie tube. I'm going to put you right here for now. Yeah, we need more power. Okay, so what do I need to make a better, another wind turbine? Let's make another one of those. Eventually, we'll put some solar over here. Alright, so wind turbine will generate, let's put them side by side like that. And now we have enough power to keep everything going. And it gave us one of the seeds. We already have the Lerma seed. So you put this in here, bam. And now it'll start growing here. And you can see down there below, it creates 0.15 parts per whatever the unit is here. So, and it tells you how much energy is actually using. So, we are generating oxygen now. It's a small amount, a little bit at a time, but you see it does go up. So you can generate some of these. There's veggie tube level 2. And that's basically what you're trying to do. So what I need to do is to try and get myself a heater. But let me see, I need to make a craft station so I can make some stuff with me. I'm going to go ahead and put you right here, just for now. I will probably end up disassembling a lot of this and moving it around. It's kind of like a lot of things in survival games. So you can make water and oxygen with cobalt and ice. You kind of get things going in the very beginning as to how you want it, and then you're like, okay, now I need to move it now that I'm doing such and such. This is kind of in the way, that sort of thing. All right, in order to be able to make a heater, I need some cobalt. Do I have... I've got oxygen, and I need some water. Okay, let me go get some ice real quick. All right, I can make a water bottle. Make an oxygen capsule. And now my inventory, I've got plenty of stuff in there. Do you have any more room in you? Nope. Space food. I'm going to go ahead and just... Yeah, I'll eat that because I've got some on me. I'll go ahead and put that in there. All right, so we need to find some cobalt. So we're going to have to try and see if we can't find a cave. I think there's one right over here. All right, made it inside the hellish cave. I think I see some cobalt right over there. We'll grab as many of those as we can carry so we don't have to keep running back and forth over here. This place is pretty terrible looking. It looks like hell. All right, so here's our iridium. We need... I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of these because we'll eventually need to make more than one heater anyway. There we go. I know it's low. I'll fill you up in just a second. Might as well grab some aluminum here. Good to go. All right, let's get some more supplies before we start heading back. Got what we need. We got plenty of iridium now, so we should be able to make a heater, possibly even two if we have enough resources for it. Add onto the base a little bit, and we'll have plenty of room to get going. This is such a cool game. See, our TI is up there, is up to almost, it's up to 220 now, and at 300 we get the bigger backpack, which is fantastic. Eventually, you can venture out and you can go some really long distances. And here's a pro tip too, if you didn't know this. These little individual components that you can make, these little compartments here, you can make just a single one with a door anywhere and use it as kind of a stopping point for your actually, can I make the heater outside? I think I can. Okay, I need iron and silicon. Let's see here. There's iron. Go ahead and put... I grabbed some... Whoops, I don't mean to do that. I'm going to put you over here. Aluminum. Let's see. Where's my silicon? There we go. Is that enough? That's enough. I'm not sure if I can put the heater outside or not. I think I can. Okay, no, it has to go inside. I thought so, but I wasn't entirely sure. Alright, we're going to put our basic level heater right there. And we need another wind turbine. We need to get a better system for making things. But you can see, fortunately, it doesn't take much effort to make these turbines. One piece of iron and you're good to go. So technically, let me see, do I have any more iron? There's probably some laying around. You can overdo it right off the bat. You can put a ton of these in here, and then as you don't need them later on, you can go ahead and do like this. There we go. Now we're generating plenty of power. It kind of looks like we have a mixer sticking up out of the ground. Go ahead and grab you, keep you out of the way. Good to go. So now we've reached the point where we're basically just trying to get our TI up to 175,000. From this point forward, the game's not doing any hand holding. It's just saying, hey, by the way, all you have left to do is try to get your things up as high as possible to get your production levels up. So we can make ourselves another drill. Need a little bit more iron. Let me grab one of those real quick. Okay, got some more iron. I'm going to go ahead and put down another drill. And then as you reach a new level of progression, then we can get a bigger drill over here. So we'll put both of you over there. And now we're generating much more pressure. Let's go see how much we're doing as far as our TI. So you can go up. It's about 1 per second now. So oxygen is doing okay. We've only got the one veggie tube over there, which we can make another. You just got to find seeds. And as something else too, as you go exploring in some of these places, you'll find the chests on the ground. You'll find some blown out ship pieces there. And that's where you can find some of the things that you need, like seeds and stuff. So we unlocked the ability to make backpack level 2 up here. So that's great. That increased our inventory size. Backpack level 2. Let's see what we need for backpack level 2. We need another backpack level 1, which we already have. Iron, silicon, and titanium. Let's see. Iron, silicon, titanium, and we can make backpack level 2. Backpack level 2, equip you, and now we got considerable more inventory space. That's going to be great. To get to oxygen level 2, also the exoskeleton increases your equipment capacity. So when you're in here, all these little spaces right here, you see it's kind of full at the moment. When you get the next exoskeleton level up, then it'll allow you to, you know, put more modules and stuff on there. And since we got up to above 380, we have the ability to put a window in here. You can also put a window on the ceiling in some of these places, but it's not exactly necessary. So yeah, that's pretty much it for a good first day here. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we'll continue on with this and see if we can't get our terraforming up. But if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and leave a like on it. And of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.